Well, former top U.S. spy James Clapper is coming under fire over allegations that he leaked information to CNN during his time as the Director of National Intelligence. One America's Jack Posobiec has more from Washington.
Congressional sources are now reporting of investigation into former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper and his leaking of intelligence information to CNN, specifically information regarding the so-called Russian dossier, which is at the center of the Russia collusion narrative. Now we're learning more about how that narrative began with specific evidence surrounding the source and timeline of the information. Evidence pertaining to the leak was reported to be collected during the House Intelligence Committee's Russia investigation. Specifically, the leak pertained to classified briefings about the dossier given to President Obama and then later to President Trump. Jim Hansen is the president of the Security Studies Group and himself a former Army Special Forces soldier. Hansen told One American News, if the report is true, Clapper's actions may have been designed to jumpstart the Russia collusion narrative that's dominated much of politics during the Trump administration.
So if the revelations are true, it appears that Clapper leaked information to CNN claiming that President Trump and Obama both received a briefing on the Steele dossier. Now, up to this point, when CNN broke the story, apparently based on information they got from General Clapper, none of the news agencies would touch it. It was toxic. It was such an obvious hit piece and smear-mongering opposition research that none of the major media outlets would cover it. So what Clapper ended up doing was providing air cover to CNN to pretend that this was now a news story as opposed to DNC-funded opposition research. That gave Jake Tapper the right to claim as a journalist he was covering the news of the story, not the contents of the dossier itself, when in actuality they were the same thing. This happened before James Clapper left government service. This was during the transition period in early January. Therefore, if this was a classified briefing, as the CNN report claims, and Clapper was the source, he committed a crime. It'd be nice to see if now they're going to apply the same standard that they applied to General Flynn in charging him for lying to the FBI, to Clapper, who lied not just to Congress, but apparently may have leaked classified information to CNN.
For now, Clapper is denying the charge, yet the whole episode has already been controversial. This controversy over the briefing is what led President Trump back in January of 2017 to first label CNN as fake news. And the original story was debunked by the transition team and NBC News. At the time, Bob Woodward called out Jake Tapper, John Brennan, and James Clapper for false statements and politicization of U.S. intelligence agencies. Jack Posobiec, One American News, Washington.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call today.